Alright boys, here's 5 VTuber clips that live in my mind rent-free. I'll just go ahead and get the most obvious one out of the way.
Tomorrow!
I think of this clip constantly. Every day that is a today will definitely be a tomorrow. Every time I think of tomorrow, I think of this clip.
Tomorrow!
Every time I have to clean up my room.
Tomorrow!
Every time I start a new diet.
Tomorrow!
Or every time I think of mowing the lawn.
Tomorrow!
This face right here pops up every time I think of anything. People have told me to think of the day after tomorrow, and that doesn't work because guess what? You're still thinking of
Tomorrow!
the day after tomorrow. You have to get to tomorrow to think of the next day, genius. The next clip that I think of all the time is the Gecko Zen power washing simulator clip.
Just a bit more. I lost. Osed. Almost.
Every time I scroll through Twitter and I find a hot anime babe on my timeline, I fight my inner demons to not like and retweet whatever art I find. And I don't do it because I'm horny like everyone else, including my girlfriend. It's because I appreciate art. And the most up part is Elon decides to put in an algorithm that says, hey, you've been looking at this post for quite a while. Let me send you 25 other posts that are just like it. And the cycle continues over, which allows me to think of this little thing right here. I usually am for the tenants, but this time the landlord is 100% in need of some compensation because that landlord is me. This little thing has wreaked havoc in my mind. I just can't take it. She just lives in my head rent free and I hate it. Now this next one is actually a more recent clip that just barely happened. It's when Pomu and Ironmouse collabed together.
Oh my god, so strong. This is how we communicate.
This is exactly what goes on in my head whenever I try to argue with my brain. And every time I try to describe it to people, I look schizophrenic. So instead, I just give them this clip and they usually go, oh yeah, me too. Also, I just want to point out the absolute lack of self-restraint from Pomu whenever she decides to join in on Ironmouse's shenanigans. There's a non-existent filter that makes her want to do this thing. And if there is a filter, then it's made out of paper or something because she can rip right through it and she doesn't give a shit. This is Pomu's self-restraint. Don't worry about this. It's just a paper from the IRS. You know, I need to pay my taxes. No biggie. It's made out of paper and she goes. She doesn't give a shit. All I know is that this clip has over 100,000 views on YouTube and I'm responsible for at least 30,000 of those. I've currently made it a full-time job to go out of my way to watch this clip to remind myself that I'm not alone and because I love it and I can't stop watching it. That's primarily the main reason. The next clip is the Niji Sanji loop curling tournament. I have an inept ability of not holding my laughter back whenever somebody falls to the floor. I can't stop. It's like a disease. This is why I love Japan. It's not because of anime or Hololive or ramen. Hell, even Yu-Gi-Oh! It's because they come up with the most hilarious ideas ever. Like whoever came up with the idea of humans being the main curling instrument to be able to score points is deserving of a high five, a raise, free lap dance at the club, maybe even a verified blue check mark on Twitter. I don't know. Usually in regular curling, you use ice to be able to slide to make it all slippery. What do you do to compensate when you have no ice? You use lube, obviously. I'm going to the supermarket to buy a lube not for sex, but for human curling. That sounds like a sexual activity. Never repeat that again. Lube makes the floor very slippery, which makes people go like... And it's really funny. It also makes it way funnier when there's a pool at the end of the slide because that just gives it a little bit of a feeling of dread or impending doom. Not only do you have to land on a circle to be able to score points, but you have to prevent yourself from falling into the deep end. I've watched this so much that I've lost the ability to laugh. But don't worry, on the inside, I'm laughing very hard. I go to bed and then I start surfing through r/children falling over and I have a blast, man. I think kids falling over and VTubers falling over are on the same tier when it comes to how funny a demographic is, and I really do encourage any other VTubers to possibly do this so I can also laugh at them. I've run out of Fillion clips to watch because she is an expert at falling over, so please replenish the well. I'm pleading for another VTuber to start falling over as much as she does. Fillion's back is hurting from how much entertainment she's providing my brain. The next clip is Reimu meeting Juri for the first time.
Oh shit. She's hot! Help! She's not my type, but she's hot. Her attitude. Oh, those are clothes? Okay.
One of us is allowed to do the killing.
She's my favorite. I'm so sorry.
Reimu doesn't know this, but we are actually connected through a bond that is unseeable and not a lot of people can get. We have bonded through our love of Juri. And I swear to God, if you bring up anything about toes in the comment section, I will personally go to Barnes & Noble's, rent a cursing book, and I will curse your entire family for centuries. Try me, bitch. At first, she didn't get it, but then she got it. And that's all I really care about. Good job, Reimu.
Holy shit, I love her.
About leaving his geeky friend alive.
Wait! Leave her out of this!
No, let me in.
We are now personally bonded through this character right here. Also, I think I bonded over her speaking Spanish too, but I think our Juri bond is stronger than our Spanish bond. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. The final clip is Kobo and Zeta being absolute little shits during Kaela's birthday party.
Kok nggak dijawab sih?
Woy, sombong banget nih, mentang-mentang ultah, woy.
Birthday
Jawab
girl
lah.
sombong.
Sombong, arogan.
Sombong.
Woy.
It's the right amount of chaotic energy I need in my life. The animated version is also just as good, if not better. Now, halfway throughout the clip, Kobo actually starts singing a very wholesome song that she wrote for Kaela, and that's exactly the energy I need to be able to balance off the chaotic energy. I'm glad she did that because let's face it, if I actually did get filled with that much chaotic energy, I'd probably book a trip to Indonesia to be able to visit their cafe. And let me tell you right now, my wallet cannot afford a trip to Indonesia or a trip to the cafe because I hear that's very expensive. But all I'm saying is thank God she wrote that song, because if not, I would be on a plane to Indonesia as we speak. Kobo and Zeta both remind me of when me and my sister used to have the Who's the Loudest competition. We would both get increasingly louder. I thought that I would be winning until my sister switches to the I can break glass with these set of pipes, and then she'd smoke the floor with me while breaking a few windows in the process. And it just brings back good memories, and I just love the chaotic energy mixed with the wholesome energy. And I love Kaela too. You can tell she's super moved and super embarrassed and super shy. I think Kaela is awesome. Anyways, that's all the clips that I really have for you today. I have way more in this catalog of clips that I call my brain, and maybe I'll make more videos like this. It all depends on if you guys want to see more of these. I really didn't put any effort to this video. I just stood in front of a green screen. As you can see, I actually bought a $180 green screen because I hate my wallet. So hopefully I'll be able to use the other green screen way more than this one, because the other one's bigger and this one's smaller and I have a big body. Anyway, subscribe to my channel and let me know if you want to see another one of these. All right, bye now.